They're polling the crews. And they're off. This is the second Varsity 4 race. All crews off to a clean start in their high strokes here. High strokes off the line before they settle into their base rate into the body of this race.
43 strokes per minute.
Clemson is at 43 strokes per minute here, taking an early lead, but it is too close to call right off the start. 4 boats across with Clemson B just slightly back, but it's Iowa and Clemson edging out ahead of Duke and Kansas. The crews just settling in here, just lengthen down into their base cadence. Kansas looks a little bit higher than Clemson here, and they've just taken a couple seats back into Clemson and Duke. Iowa sitting 4 seats up on the field right now, which is Duke, Clemson, and Kansas, basically dead even across here with Iowa out in front.
32 for Iowa.
Iowa sitting out 32, 4 seats up. Kansas sitting in second, Duke in third, and Clemson in fourth. But again, Duke, Kansas, and Clemson, what a race across for those 3 crews. Iowa looking nice and strong, 32 strokes per minute out in front here. Kansas edging up on Duke, 3 seats up on Clemson, sitting in second. Crews are approaching the 500-meter mark here. Iowa still holding on to a nice, powerful, solid rhythm here through the 500. Kansas in second. Duke in third, and Clemson in fourth. Duke and Clemson right next to each other here. Duke is trying to push up on Clemson. Clemson holding tight. Iowa looking for open water here, bow to stern on Kansas, who's sitting in second, and Kansas unable to inch up on either Duke or Clemson, but still holding solidly in second position. Iowa looking strong here. They're really opening it up a little bit here. 2 seats of open water between them and Kansas. Iowa looking nice, rhythmic. They're in their own rhythm, in their own race. Good race here for second, third, and fourth. Kansas still holding their advantage. All crews maintaining their spots. Kansas in second, Duke in third, and Clemson in fourth. But this is a great race. They can all hear each other. They can hear the coxswains. Coxswains are looking back and forth, looking for positioning. And this is a tight race here for these girls. What a great race coming down. Kansas, we can hear them taking a move here, sitting in second, trying to break Duke, who's sitting in third. Kansas is 4 seats up on Duke, and Duke 4 seats up on Clemson. Iowa still lengthening out, coming through the 1,000-meter mark. That's halfway through this race. Maybe half a length of open water here. Tough to tell from our vantage point. Looking strong. Kansas, a nice move. Trying to get bow to stern with Duke. Duke sitting in third. Duke 4 or 5 seats up on Clemson, who's sitting in fourth.
Very impressive last 500 meters from the Iowa Hawkeyes out on the far side. Very distinct rhythm from the stroke woman, and she is rowing long and smooth, and they're powering away from this field. Really impressive rowing here from Iowa as they move to about a length of open water between them and the Jayhawks from Kansas. But Kansas has continued to draw away from third and fourth and is now sitting bow to stern on third place. And they aren't quite ready to let Iowa just walk away with this one. Also a good rhythm in the Kansas boat. Iowa maintaining 32 strokes a minute, sticking to their rhythm. And Kansas in lane 6, rowing 33, trying to assert their will here in the third 500. Iowa a couple strokes from the 1500, which they're going to cross in 5 minutes and 43 seconds. And they're a length of open water clear of second place. Duke sitting in third place, about 3 seats up on Clemson for fourth place.
Great racing here by Kansas, Duke, and Clemson. Neither crew has broken the other, all fighting, pushing, hanging tight. Clemson looking solid here, trying to inch back into Duke, bow to stern for fourth place. Iowa about to approach the 2:50 to go mark. The buoys are about to turn red. They'll start their sprint and start picking up the pace here. Kansas looks like they went a little early. Nice push to break Duke. They can see the field behind them. They're pushing. They've just elevated their rate, ready to sprint. Clemson having a nice push here, pushing a little bit back into Duke for fourth. They may run out of water, but nice racing here by all crews. Iowa pushing to the line. 10 or so strokes to go. Kansas in second, Duke in third, Clemson in fourth. Iowa approaching the finish line here, strong and long. Kansas behind them. Great racing by Clemson, a late charge, a late surge. They may run out of water here, but it's going to be tight racing. Nice sprint by the Clemson Tigers. Duke trying to hold them off as they finish the race here. It looks like it was Duke to hold on to third place, Clemson in fourth, and Clemson B finishing the race here on the course.